in tight, can you see it? Streaming the truth live from where they decree it. Sylvia speaks, no filter, no buffer. Courtroom drama couldn't get any tougher.
When the gavel's first bang, to the witness turns tears. Sylvia's lens captures all your hopes and fears. Uploading justice one trial at a time. Tune in every moment, edges sublime.
Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Faces tell stories, the courtroom can't hide. Sylvia's insights cut through the divide. From jury talks to the lawyer's secret. In Sylvia's world, you know you'll need it. Behind the scenes where whispers are loud, her lens reveals the truth in the crowd. Courtroom secrets laid bare to see. Stay curious with Sylvia Spree. Every objection, every sharp retort, Sylvia's there to give you the report. Exclusive footage no one else can snag. From catchy headlines straight to the tag. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show.
Faces tell.
Hey guys, it's me, Sylvia. Sorry, I'm still opening up gifts. I'm still opening up gifts from my trusty old people. Look all this they sent me. Look. Because they want me to be intact, ready to take notes and stuff. Look. I tell you, you guys just loving on me. I tell you. Look at all this. This is so pretty. All of these different colors. Y'all see these pins? All these different colors. Oh, I gotta show you. This is what I found out who it is to send me this. This is the Bible commentary. Because what happened is the email had her real name on it. And so today she was in the chat and she told me exactly. Southside Chi-Town 1. That's who sent me this. Chi-Town. Southside Chi-Town 1. She gave me this. This was my gift from her. And then I got all these other gifts that's coming through here. You guys, you just love me so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so okay, I wanted to that was very nice, wasn't it, Ann? Very nice. So these pens, Lord, look at these. All these different colors. So when I take my notes, this is like a detective note, like when you're in a courtroom taking notes. I tell you, they love me. They love me. Okay. I got a little thing that I put these things in. I put those jump drives in here now. Put those jump drives in here. All right, y'all ready? Okay. Listen, guys. My connection gave me the 411 on what happened and why Nesto was very fearful in the visits. He doesn't want to have in-person visits anymore because something happened in the jail And I went and well, the person told me what happened, and then today it was a written write up about it. So I'm gonna give you guys the 411 what happened. Remember, I saw him on the 7th, right? No, I saw him on the 6th. He wrote a note to Sonia on the 7th, right? Remember this note here? Remember this note right here? Hold on. Oh, love you too, Cece. Okay, so remember this note he wrote to Sonia? Hold on, let me just. Okay, why this thing's not going down? What the heck? These things are just freezing up on me. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Hold on. These things are getting on my nerves. They're just freezing up. Hold on, let me cancel this for a minute. Hold on. All right, so I want to show this screen. I don't want to show this behind it. Oh my God, this thing is just being so stupid. This thing behind it is getting on my nerve. Okay, I finally got it, y'all. All right. So remember, she sent me this note here. Sonia had given me this note that Nesto sent to me. You see the date on that note is what? December 7th, right? December 7th. And I went to see him on December 6th, right? I got to show you December 6th. I saw him on December 6th. Here we go. Hold on a second. December 6th is when I saw him. Hold on a second. Just hold on. That's the 7th, right? And you see in the note, he says right here in the note, it says, when you get a chance, send me some glasses, right? Tell Bible lady, I apologize for the inconvenience today. I couldn't focus. This is the season where people is miserable and desperate in here. Not desperate, depressed. I said desperate. Depressed in here, and a lot of tension and temper are flaring off. The way they have the visitation cameras on, my back is turned. In here, you never know who your enemy is. 80% of Fulton County inmates are mental health. I've seen too many guys get hit in the head while using the bathroom or with their backs turned, using the phone. Now that these championship games are on, they're getting even out of control. So I rather sacrifice my visitation and springtime, I guess to springtime, if I'm still here, because I am on my way out. I can't sacrifice my freedom. You see, freedom for the pettiness. They will put new charges on you and send you back to Rice Street. I don't have time to tell her all that. To me, that's a waste of time at that moment. Okay. So that is what he sent to me through Sonia, because of something that happened the day before. And remember, I mentioned to you guys about people depressed during that time of the year and things like that. And there's a lot of people who came back, was putting smart remarks to me and saying all this kind of mess. And then I had told them, well, basically, you're going to go by what the man says. That's what his issue is, right? So if you guys look at this video right here, you will see that the date on this is the 6th. You see the date on the bottom of this? That's the 6th. That's the date I came to see him, on the 6th. Okay. He wrote a note to Sonia on the 7th because I was there on the 6th. But what happened on the 5th is the reason why he did not want any more visits from me or anyone else. And let me show you why. Okay. My person on the inside told me about what happened, and I tried to relate the message to you guys, but I wanted some concrete information. I wanted some, FOIA requests and things like that to give you guys the reason, right? So here is the reason why. An article came out today because one of my news people went and got a FOIA request for the incident. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, and they wrote it in the newspaper. In their paper, let me just tell you what happened. And remember, one of the things Nesto was saying that he does not want extra charges to be put on him because of stuff that's going on in there. And well, these 6 individuals are now have more charges on them. And this is the incident that has happened. All right. All right, here it is. This is the incident that happened. All right, here we go. It says violent jailhouse fight leads to charges against 6 inmates in Cobb County, disfigurement of victim. You see that? And you see the date on this report, which is what? Today's date, right? December the 27th. December the 27th. So I had to wait for this to come out for you guys to know exactly what happened. Okay, it says Cobb County, Georgia. 6 inmates are facing new criminal charges after authorities say a violent fight broke out inside the Cobb County Adult Detention Center, leaving another inmate seriously injured. Okay, according to arrest warrant, the incident occurred around 11:30 a.m. on December 5th, which is a day before I saw Ernest, inside the housing dormitory at the jail. The altercation, that's where Ernesto is, in his dormitory. The altercation was captured on facility surveillance camera and later reviewed by investigator who charged Quantavious Demarius Sims, 25, of Griffin, Alonzo Ross, 25, of College Park, Joshua Robinson, 23, of Mapleton, Rashad Marquise Lee, 21, of Marietta, Sean Bernard Garrett, 27, of Douglasville, and Braylon Brown, 32, of Union City. So it's 6 of them, right? All 6 men are charged with felony rioting in a penal institution and misdemeanor simple battery. Authorities allege the group repeatedly struck another inmate with closed fists, targeting the victim's face and torso. Robinson faces an additional and more serious charges of felony aggravated battery. Investigators allege Robinson placed the victim in a chokehold, punched him, and kicked him in the face, resulting in what warrants describe as serious disfigurement. The victim reportedly suffered a laceration to the back of the head, red markings around the neck, and facial abrasion, a swollen eye and nose, and brain hemorrhage, according to the court document. Prior jail violence. Records shows that Robinson and Lee were previously charged in connection with a separate fight in June, raising additional concern about repeated violence within the detention center. All 6 inmates remain in custody. Several are being held on additional law enforcement holds from other agency. Robinson has a hold from Douglasville Police and the Douglas County Sheriff's Office. Ross has a hold from Atlanta Police. Brown has a hold from Union City Police. Sims has 108 holds, and these are the guys, y'all. It says jail fights are not uncommon. The severity of the injuries in this case has renewed attention on inmate supervision, classification, and safety within Cobb County jail system. The use of surveillance footage played a key role in identifying those involved and filing charges. The case will proceed through Cobb County Superior Court, where the 6 men could face additional prison time if convicted. County officials have not released further detail about the victim's condition or whether the incident has prompted any internal policy review. The incidents of serious inmate violence frequently lead to civil litigation. In this case, could expose Cobb County to legal action under federal and state law. Jail officials have a duty to take reasonable steps to protect inmates from known and foreseeable harm. If the injured inmate suffers lasting or permanent harm, as suggested by reports of a brain hemorrhage, damages sought in any lawsuit could be substantial and potentially include medical costs, pain and suffering, and punitive damages. County officials have not commented on whether the fight has triggered any internal investigation or whether any staff action are under review. All right, so that is what happened that day, and that's the reason why Nesto was very, very concerned. Remember, he was looking behind him. He was very concerned. That happened in his pod, in his dormitory. Someone had told me about the fight, and but I wanted to have some sort of details so I can bring the information to you guys. So that is the reason why. So all the people that was talking crap, that's the reason why he did not want to do any more visits. Okay. Because the man that made that phone call to me, he's talking about, but that's the reason why. It had nothing to do with me personally. It's because of his safety. He didn't feel safe being on the phone. He said they need a pod for senior citizens. DC Lively said they need a pod for senior citizens. Well, they have a pod for the ill people, the people that are sick, the same one that Tim and Josh are in, because that one's very easy going. But the one that Nesto is, he got a lot of young people, gang members, and all that kind of stuff in there. That's the same thing with Cecil, because the crimes that they are being accused of are high crime, and most of it is for people. A lot of it is gang members and stuff. There's a lot of gang members in those pods, in those dormitory. Okay, so that's what happened, guys. So I just wanted to, folks that was talking nonsense to me, because they said I did not know what I was talking about. A couple of people came in with their own theory, but that's the reason why. Okay. And that's why he mentioned to Sonia about, people could hit you from the back of the head. He was trying to say it without saying it. You get what I mean? Because he didn't know who is reading his stuff. He don't know who is watching, and he don't want to be looked up as a snitch. But somebody in the my connection inside that jail, I'm talking about somebody, one of the staff members had already told me some of the stuff that was going on. And I was waiting for it to be put in writing, so that's why I waited. But that's the reason why they took them all the way to the 27th to put it out on the paper. I'm like, okay. The news person went and got a FOIA request to request the information, but they couldn't get the detail of the victim. Couldn't get the detail because the family of the victim had not been told what happened to them. So, okay. Any question? It's very sad, Pamela. Very, very sad. Very sad. They beat him up. All 6 of them. 6 guys beat up that guy. And he got hemorrhage. He got brain hemorrhage. And then this other guy, it might have been him, y'all. It might be him. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. 11 days ago. No, it might not be him. But I don't think that's him. 11 days ago, somebody just died. Hold on. Might be. I don't know if it's. Hope it's not him. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know. Hold on, y'all. I don't know. He might have died. He might have died, y'all. Hold on. There's somebody that just. Hold on a second. I don't know if it's him that actually died. It says 12 days ago. It says Cobb County inmate dies in custody. Sheriff's official says. He's 57 years old. Bobby Clark, 57, died after being deferred hospital medical care. Wow. That would be 11 days ago, right? The 6th? That might have been him. He died.
Inmate is under investigation. The sheriff's office confirmed 57-year-old Bobby Clark died yesterday after he had been taken to the hospital for medical care. Clark was arrested on trespassing charges. The official cause of death has not yet been released, and the GBI says they are investigating, which is standard protocol.
You hear that, right? He was there for trespassing and he ended up dying. Could you go figure, y'all? He was there. He was there for trespassing, y'all. He was there for trespassing. He was there for trespassing. He's 57 years old. He was there for trespassing. And now he's dead. Pamela says, I remember the day you went on that visit. Nesto was very nervous. Yes, he was very nervous. Very nervous. He was there for trespassing. How do you go there just for trespassing? That's a misdemeanor. And now you're dead? A misdemeanor. Now you're dead. That had to have been him, y'all. Because 12 days ago would be that day. Today's the 27th, right? 27 minus 12 days. What day would that be? Oh. Well, that's the day they posted that. Because remember, that's the 15th. Thank you, 520. That's the 15th. So how long does Nesto have to be locked up? We don't know. He hasn't had a trial yet. We don't know. He hasn't had a trial. We don't know. So that's what happened, guys. I'm about to end this live. I just wanted to bring you guys this information about this particular case and why Nesto, he says he will forego his in-person visitation with me. Because, a lot of the guys were upset because they weren't getting visits. And then if Nesto's getting visit, they would have been pissed off and jacking him up too. So we don't know the detail. I will find out the details of what happened to that guy. What happened. So those guys going to get murder charges now. Find out the details of how. He had brain hemorrhage. Wow. Interesting. So I'm wondering, did he get medical attention right away and then it brought him back? He probably complained again and they didn't take him back to the hospital. I'm wondering if that's what happened, because originally the situation happened on the 5th, right? They haven't talked about any other inmates injured from what I spoke with the person. I wonder if they moved from that part. It probably did. They probably have. And I'm wondering, should I get the phone calls of those 6 and see what happened? Should I get the phone calls of those 6 individuals? See if they talk about it on the phone calls. What y'all think? What y'all think? Should we get the phone calls on those 6 individuals to find out if they talk about it on the phone call? Pamela said, yes, ma'am. Because we got the names of all 6 individuals. I can pull the phone calls. I can do that. We'll get the phone calls just for that week. Just, for that time frame. From this 5th all the way. Because, somebody going to run their mouth. Somebody going to say something, as much as these people like to talk. Somebody's going to run their mouth about the whole situation. How much you make a bet somebody's going to run their mouth? Who wants to bet me? Want to bet me? Who want to bet me one of those people going to talk about it? Who wants to bet me? Who wants to bet? Who wants to bet? No, save our money. You don't want to bet me? You don't want to bet me, CJ? CJ does not want to bet me. I know bet. They will talk. We know that. We know that for a fact. They're going to run their mouth. Okay, we're gonna pull the calls. We're gonna pull the calls from the day it happened, because it happened on the 5th. We're gonna pull the call from then till now. Somebody's gonna run their mouth. Those people are gonna be so sick of me. They're gonna be like, Sylvia, why you always get all these calls? Come on, Miss Sylvia. The good thing is not a long time ago. They don't have to do that much research. They don't have to do that much research. Isn't it crazy, Bronx? Bronx booty? Is it booty or beauty? Is it beauty or booty? That's crazy. This man went to jail for trespassing and now he's dead. He went to jail for trespassing, now he's dead. And you see how the news got it where they're not giving the detail? It says, give us a break from the pimp nasty calls. It happened on the 5th. If it happened on the 5th phone privilege may have been revoked. If it happened on the 5th, phone privilege may have been revoked. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Then they'll come back and say no calls for us. They'll come back and say no calls if there's no phone calls. But we probably need to, they probably was plotting on the dude. So we probably need to get the 4th. They probably was plotting on the dude. I guarantee somebody gonna run their mouth. Somebody gonna run their mouth. We're gonna get the fact that the man is 57, they are so much younger is baffling. Exactly, Bronx. He's 57 years old. And the other ones are 20, what is it, 21, 23. The oldest was 30, right? 31. All right, so I gotta get my next live together so we can finish off the rest of Cecil's calls, because my girl has done some thumbnails and we're not going to waste her thumbnails. We got to use her thumbnails. We got to use her thumbnails. She did some awesome thumbnails for us. Hold on, I gotta put the. All right, anybody have any questions? So we're gonna pull those calls for those guys. That's gonna be my homework for you guys. We're gonna pull those calls for those guys. Oh, my head is hot. We're gonna pull those calls. The only thing that makes CMT mad is when she makes 7389202 thumbnails and Sylvia uses none. Exactly. So we got to use her thumbnail. I got to use her thumbnail because she's been working hard. She's been working hard for the money. So hard for the money. So we better treat her right. Okay, we got Cecil call continues. Cecil McCrary 2024 calls continues. Part 1002. Part 2. Okay, we're gonna set it for 8:30. Okay, 8:30. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. We are listening to the calls. I tell you, y'all. Okay, I have set it up for our visit. How come he doesn't want to visit any longer? Killer Will. We just explained it. You're gonna have to rewind because we just talked about it. So rewind, give us the view. It's all there. It's all there. I'm going to take notes on all the assignment he gives out. Oh, you want to take note? Okay. Okay, let me. Okay, Killer Will. Killer Will. Killer Will. Okay. Okay, okay, I'll give you the short version. Okay, hold on. I'll give you the short version. The short version is somebody in his pod got beat down, and that person is deceased now. That person got beat down so bad by 6 guys. The 6 guys beat him up. He had laceration on his face. His neck had a red mark on his neck, and he had, was it brain hemorrhage, head hemorrhage, and now he's deceased. He's deceased. And guess what he was in there for? Trespassing. Trespassing, and now he's dead. 57-year-old man. And Nesto was trying to tell us he got grabbed from the back. He got grabbed from the back of the head. He got hit from the back of the head. That's what the lady told me too. The guy had gotten hit from the back of the head when they grabbed him, and it was 6 guys beating him up. Oh, you're welcome. 6 guys. And you want to see what they look like? Let me show you what they look like. Hold on. These are the guys. These are the guys right here. See them? Can I make them bigger? Hold on. Let's make them bigger. These are them right here, y'all. This is the guys right there. That's the guys. That is the guy. And it happened on the 5th of December. All 6 guys did that to that 57-year-old man. And the oldest of these guys is 31. Right? Was it 31? He was 31 years old. Hold on, let's see. These are the age. 25, 25, 23, 21, 27. Oh, he's 32. 32. Beat up a 57-year-old man. A man that was there for trespassing. Trespassing, y'all. Why would they put a trespasser in a pod with people like that? And these were dangerous people because you see the other ones has holes on their cases, right? You know what? Let's go. Y'all want to check out what these people were charged with? No, we got work to do. We'll do this homework another time. We gotta go do Cecil's calls. So that is it, okay, guys? So that's the reason why Nesto does not want to do any more in-person visit, because he's fearful for his life. If they could kill somebody who is there with trespassing, 57-year-old, let's do it when we get their calls. Okay, we'll do it when we get their calls. Okay. All right, y'all. We gotta go. Got to go, okay? We got Nesto's call. I'm not Nesto. We have Cecil's call to finish off. And then I gotta get me some cold water because I want to take my hat off, and my hair is a hot mess. I might need to put on a y'all want to see the we're not doing the hair thing. We're not seeing the hair thing. I'll see y'all in a few minutes, okay? Peace out. Love y'all. Bye. He may have had warrants but still trespassing. He did make it. We don't know anything about this guy, but if he had other warrants, they would have said it. The news person would have said it if this guy had warrants. But that's remember the other day, were you in here, Bronx? I was telling you that Josh has a guy in his pod right now who is in there because of jaywalking. 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 You know what I'm saying? Jaywalking. We don't want anyone to hear anyone say you're spreading false information. False information about what? No, I'm serious. Jaywalking. For real, Bronx. Yes, jaywalking. But he has some mental issue too, because he really don't want to understand what jaywalking is really about. But he's in there, he's been in there for 6 months so far for jaywalking. I'm not lying to you. I'm serious, Bronx. I'm serious. Jaywalking. Jaywalking. Yeah, jaywalking. Yeah. 6 months. No trial. They haven't even seen the judge. Jaywalking. But that's what Cobb County is known for. Holding you in there for a long time. They had one guy who, remember Tim was telling us? This guy was in there for, not Tim, Josh was telling us. He was in there for 5.5 years. 5.5 years before he even saw a judge. And guess what? They gave him a plea deal and gave him time served. 5.5 years. Didn't see a judge. They end up giving him time served after 5.5 years. Yeah. Didn't even go to trial. None of that. Nope. What you're saying is circumstantial evidence. You might not want to allude to those guys causing someone's death. And remember, they are alleged gang members. We don't know if they're alleged gang members. We don't know that. Nobody said anything about gang members. You ain't never hear me say gang members. You never heard me say gang members. Nobody said anything about gang members. That's you saying that. I never said. Did I ever say gang members? I ain't say nothing. I don't even know if these guys are gang members. I know they're young. But the guy was there for trespassing. I might not want to allude to those guys causing someone's death, but if they're being charged with that, that's not me alluding to somebody's death. If they're being charged additional charges in the penal system for that riot, it's not me alluding. It's these charges that they have. All right, I'm about to get off, y'all, because we're going to get too far into these conversations. You know, everybody has opinion. You know that, right? Okay. We got to go. See y'all later. Bye.
Thank you for watching the Infamous Sylvia channel, where laughter and fun make up our panel. Together we build this digital spree. We appreciate you and our growing family. With mods by our side and chat flowing free in this online space. It's just you and me. We laugh until tears roll down like the rain. In this virtual world, you ease all my pains. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night.
the moments, the highs and lows, from the latest gossip to stories untold. You're more than a viewer, you're part of the crew in this space of ours. It's all because of you. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mars in check, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mars in check, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment